Moving on to the current team, and no spring game, so we didn't get to see the Gators on the field like most of the teams across the SEC. I believe Kentucky was the other team in the SEC, did not play a spring game, but Emory Jones already named starting quarterback. Did Mullen announce that in such a way to say he's the starter right now? This is the way the depth chart stands right now, or basically he's not going to lose this job. He is our starting quarterback.
I just think it meant, Mark, he's been with the program. We go in the fall camp. He's going to be the guy. It will take a lot for Anthony Richardson to push the envelope and be the guy. And I mean, probably, Mullen kind of changed, I think, a bit in his ways. When Felipe Franks was the quarterback 2018, 2019, it was more of the coach speak of every position's open, even quarterback. Felipe Franks will go out there and he'll have to compete just like every other wide receiver, running back, offensive line on the offense. But you knew last year that this is Kyle Trask's offense. There was no ifs, ands, buts about it. It's going to be Kyle Trask leading the offense, and it was pretty clear from Dan Mullen as well. And this time, he said, Emory's going to be the guy to lead the offense first in 2021 there. So, you got – I think Florida Atlantic and USF the first two games of the season. Then you got Alabama week 3 coming into the swamp. So, you've got to use those first two games to figure out, there's no – and, I know fans love, okay, we'll sandbag the first couple games. We'll keep some plays. Coaches don't really do that. You run your offense the first couple games. Yeah, you may save – something here or there, but you're not saving a whole entire game plan for the most part when you roll into a season. So, we'll see, Mark, of how much they let Emory Jones run, how much they let him pass in those first couple games. I do think they'll want to see him throw the ball more in live action in those first two games. It's not to say, they're only letting him throw because they're going to unleash the run game against Alabama. No, I think they really want to see. We haven't got to see Emory Jones since 2018 as a quarterback go out there and throw the ball 30, 35 times a game. And I really think that's what's going to happen in these first couple games when you lead up to that Alabama game in week 3. I remember going back to Dan Mullen's first game, I believe it was Charleston Southern, and Felipe Franks was throwing the ball all over the field. As the season progressed, you didn't see him throw the ball all that much. But I think to get the confidence up in the quarterback, to get the confidence up in the offense that the passing game can work, I think you start the season off throwing the ball a good bit, get comfortable, and then you unleash the full offense versus Alabama when not saying you hide it all, but you want to get some confidence in certain places.